Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. I know it's pretty dark, so you get to see my red face. But I just wanted to do a real short video. I'm actually on my way to work, or I'm on the parking lot, and I had a thought on my way here. And what this will be is, please leave your comments, and we'll go over this thought experiment on Sunday. On Sunday, I have a couple of questions that I have to go over. But I would like to discuss this as well. So I'm on my way to work, and I'm thinking about my arm surgery that I had a few days ago, or a week and a half ago or so. And I'm thinking, you know what? It was probably a crew of about between 7 and 10 people that needed to be there in order for my experience to be a successful one. Meaning, I had an anesthesiologist. I had a group of 3 people that were in charge of it, administrating what's called a block, where they give you a shot in the neck so that it can block your nerves on the side of your body that you're being operated on. It helps with pain control. Also, we had the surgeon, we had 2 nurses. So whatever that is, count it up. That's 2, 5, 6, 7 or 8 people, right? And I'm thinking to myself, what would happen if the dollar failed? What would happen if we had some kind of a collapse like other countries have had, all right? I'm not a doom and gloomer by any means. Many of you probably already know that. I'm a realist. But what would happen if the dollar failed? Would I have been able to attain those services at the same level of quality that I did? Because I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the quality of the service that I received for my arm surgery was outstanding. It was 5-star. It really was. It was excellent. So props to the team that took care of me. They did a great job. But what would happen if the dollar failed and we didn't really have something to replace it immediately? Because it's happened throughout history time and time again. And it's doomed to happen again. It's just a mathematical certainty that the dollar will fail. So do you think that people will still show up to work for long term? I mean, right now with this partial government shutdown, I've been hearing, I haven't really been keeping up with it too much, but I've been seeing some videos here and there, some news articles here and there where people aren't showing up to work that were mandated to work. A lot of people are doing what are called like call-in sick strikes, where a lot of them calling sick the same day. But what would happen if, you didn't get paid for 2 weeks or for a month? Would you still show up to work if you weren't getting paid? And you weren't sure that when you did get paid, that the paper that you were getting paid with, you didn't know how much it was going to be worth or how much it was going to be able to buy? I mean, I've done some looking into like Argentina, where when they were going through one of their many economic crises, that people were requesting that they get paid on a daily basis because the inflation was so high that they wanted to make sure that they got whatever they earned that same day so that they can go out and spend it right away, because they knew that the next day whatever they were going to buy was going to be costing them a lot more than if they bought it that day. But I'm thinking about all of these emergency services, hospitals, all right, clinics, police, law enforcement. How long are these people going to stay on the job if the money that they're getting paid, well, not the money, but if what they're getting paid with is increasingly worth less and less and less, all right? Because there's only one difference between inflation and hyperinflation, ladies and gentlemen, and it is the speed at which the inflation occurs, all right? We have inflation all the time, and there is a definition for hyperinflation. I forgot what it is. I think it's 50% a month, for so many months continuous. But I'm not sure exactly what it is. I know I've read up on it before. I don't remember. But that's the only difference between inflation and hyperinflation, is the speed or the rate at which inflation rises. So if you want to say that we've had hyperinflation here in the U.S., you can say that if you crunch it into the last 20 years, because in the last 20 years, we've definitely had more than 50% inflation, as I've shown you in other videos. All right. So, but the question is first look at yourself and what you do and decide how long will it take before you stop going to work, because the currency that you're being paid in is becoming worth less at a very high rate, or because you're not getting paid at all. So I was just wondering, how long would it take before people actually stop providing these life essential services that we depend on a daily basis, before they stop showing to work, right? Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who've seen this video, I appreciate you being here. This is actually probably one of my shortest videos because I haven't blabbed on so much. So I am going to work on the payday prep, and I'm going to post that payday prep for Saturday's live chat. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of an extended payday prep. I'm going to cover something else besides just food and preps. Okay, so I'm going to work on that tonight. I've got everything ready for it. I just have to get my day's work out of the way, and I'll get home and get to putting it up. Also, on Sunday, we'll go over whatever comments you guys left on this video, because I think it's a good question. What is the breaking point? What is your individual breaking point? And what do you think the public as a whole, or society as a whole, would do if they didn't have a good currency that would allow them to sustain their standard of living? Okay, either due to inflation or either due to collapse. All right. I think it's a good thing to think about, because what that will do is it will make you think of what things are essential to you, because we're all different. So what things are essential to you enough to want to make sure that you have available to you such something like this happen. Okay. So having said that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, short video today. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope that you're having a good Friday. So thank God it's Friday. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. So hope to see you there. And remember to be good to each other, because when good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place. And you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I'm out.